High mortgage rates and high home prices continue to keep a lot of buyers on the sidelines. The average sale price for a new single-family home was over $400,000 in May. I remember when 417 was the jumbo level. Anyway, at the same time, the average cost of materials to build a home, well, that's also rising at $109,000. That's up from $105,000 a year ago, and that number was up 35% from pre-pandemic levels. If all of that is keeping you from buying or refixing an actual home, you can still buy into the housing trade. Bank of America just released a report on who builds a house, the components and the key players behind them. Let's bring in Rafe Jadrosich for more on that. He's home builders and building products analyst at BofA. Rafe, it's great to have you here. What jumps out to you? I mean, and I saw, by the way, LL, formerly Lumber Liquidators, may be heading for bankruptcy. So it's been a tough environment for all the price inflation we've seen.
Yeah, I think the story for the Who Builds the House report this year is that after 3 years of unprecedented inflation in terms of the cost to build a house from 2020 to 2022, we actually saw some cost relief in 2023. The cost to build the house was down year over year. And that's actually continued into 2024 as we've seen lumber costs more recently start to fall. So there might be just some relief that we have coming up here in terms of the overall cost to build. You've definitely seen some pricing pressure from some of the building products categories.
Tell me about Owens Corning.
Sure. I think, in this more challenging macro environment that we've seen with slowing housing starts, and it's still challenged repair and remodel market, we think Owens Corning is probably the best positioned building product company. So first, the valuation is very attractive. It's on the low end of other building product companies. But then the end markets that they serve are a little bit less macro sensitive. So roofing is their largest segment. It's a really high quality business that we don't think they get credit for in their valuation. And what drives roofing demand is not macro driven, right? It's driven by one, replacement demand from the existing home market, and then also storm demand, which was very favorable last year. We were worried that we wouldn't get as strong as a year this year, but it is turning out that storm demand has been strong. There's been a lot of hail damage in the Midwest and in Texas. We just had the big hurricane last week, so we expect another strong roofing year. And then the last segment is the other segment that is really large for Owens Corning is insulation, where insulation per house continues to rise in the U.S. because there's building code changes, mostly related to higher energy efficiency standards.
Yeah, and I was at a friend's house who has amazing spray foam insulation. The other, you couldn't even hear the band outside, and people out to shelter from the heat. Okay, so let me take a step back for a second. I thought maybe post-pandemic, after the big rush to buy houses, there would be prolonged demand for housing materials and so forth. It turns out maybe I was wrong about that the big boom happened at the same time as people were buying homes and is now trickling off. I mean, just talk a little bit about those dynamics. How much are people working on home construction projects now versus the past?
So I think you characterize it well. We've had soft demand for repair and remodel. I think now it's about a year and a half or 6 straight quarters of negative retail sales on the building material side. So I think part of this is there was pull forward in demand where a lot of consumers shifted spending away from other categories into home improvement spend during 2020 and 2021. But another piece of this is a fair amount of the large discretionary projects are financed, whether it's with home equity lines of credit or cash out refis. So the cost of that capital the cost of accessing that is higher. So we think that's put a little bit of pressure on it. But then also just the cost of doing any type of kitchen and bath remodel or any other type of home improvement project, it's more expensive. There's been probably 30 or 40% inflation.
So